We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from Buffalo. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Allen working from the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. Third and long. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On third down, it's Josh Allen.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 5. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Lock out of the shotgun. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Locke to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And the Giants are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Allen to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Cooper going in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Allen gonna throw again. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll go play action here with Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Lock to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion, it's Robinson. From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Bills' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. Pick up 6 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down is Locke. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A carry here for Tracy. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run with Tracy. Third and 5. In motion, it's Robinson. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Lock. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Lock to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Locke. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That is caught. It's Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't draw it in. It's off the right upright. No good. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. We are set for 4th and long. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. He's got it! And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. to throw is locked. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.